Hello, Fruity Cutie. What's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. Today, we're going to get into the best fall fruits with some tips and tricks on the way. Okay, first of all, let's get comfortable. I have a few updates in the day in the life. Oh yeah, I should have done this before I started filming. Sorry, guys. I love you, I respect you, but I wasn't prepared. So the first update is that the Woodstock Fruit Festival volunteer application is officially out. I'm going to leave it below, okay? For those of you guys that want to volunteer, if you haven't gotten an email from me yet, do me a favor. Click the link below, and that's the application. I just finished working on it. It's just now complete, and you can volunteer this year. Possibly. So filling out the application does not mean that you are automatically a volunteer. I just need you to know that. You are applying to volunteer, and then if you hear from me, okay, within, let's say 2 weeks, within 2 weeks or less, then you are a volunteer. If you get a confirmation that you are volunteering, then that means you have been selected. All right. I will try to get back to everyone, but we shall see. All right. So you'll know if you're volunteering within the next 2 weeks. Okay. That's number one. Number two, this is not part of the video. I just have this black sapote that is never ripening, but I cannot wait. This is a great fall fruit, but it's not very available. So finally, let's get into the video, okay? The other announcement is that I love you. You're a beautiful being, and I want the best for you, and I want you to have an amazing raw vegan fall and winter, okay? And so you need to know about these fruits. I wish they were in the shot. A lot of you guys complain when I make videos without my face, but like, I don't know how to get the fruit and me in the shot. I don't have the setup that I need right now. Otherwise, I just have to hold it like this. But maybe I can do something. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Look at that. Resourcefulness, guys. It's a very important skill in the ladder of to the mountain of success. You must be resourceful on the way. All right, here we go. So we are going to focus on the fruits that are in season that are going to be delicious and nutritious and helpful for you to stay raw in the winter. The number one fruit that you need to know about is persimmons, okay? Persimmons, the mangoes of the winter. All right. Now, you got to know when they're ripe or else they're not going to work. So the fuyus, you can definitely get away with eating these unripe. Okay, I don't recommend it. You can eat them hard. I don't recommend it though. I recommend you wait until they're soft and squishy all over. Okay, these are ripening in a weird way, but they're getting there. You see this one, it's like half ripe, half unripe. These are chocolate spice persimmons. They were picked too early, clearly, because they're ripening in a weird way. But the main thing you need to know about persimmons is they are ripe when they are soft to the touch and they start to become translucent. Okay, so the fuyu, you can eat anytime, but I recommend you eat them when they're soft and they smell slightly fragrant. The Haichia persimmons are the other shaped ones. You can only eat them when they are super soft and translucent. Persimmons taste like orange jello. They are one of my favorite things on planet Earth. If you mix persimmons and bananas and a little bit of cinnamon, oh my, for a smoothie or an ice cream, it's so freaking good. One of my favorite ice creams of all time is frozen bananas, persimmons, a little bit of cinnamon. Oh, so good. The other thing you need to know about is oranges, okay? Of course, orange season has just started, so that's really good. When you're picking out your oranges in the store, though, you got to smell them. Oranges do not ripen off the tree. You have to smell them. If it doesn't smell like an orange, it never will. It never, ever will. You got to get the ones that smell good. Same with the apples, boo, okay? Try your very best to get organic. If you can't, don't eat the skin for sure. They're one of the most sprayed things on earth. Apples and berries, you really need to get them organic or peel them, but berries you can't peel. You know, berries are basically more pesticides than they are fruit. Okay, Karen Ramsey was on Misfit Mondays last night. Let me know down below if you were there. If you're part of my private community, you heard Karen Ramsey say that, basically, she only eats fruits from the United States because, oh yeah, I put it here on YouTube. So maybe you saw that video. It's one of the few Misfit Mondays that I put here on YouTube because it was just so good. And basically, she put me on to the fact that it's a really good idea to eat things from the United States, because if it's from really, really far, then it is like, it's so far from the, like, it's been picked so early, and there's so much shipping involved and radiation and all this stuff. And it's like, what kind of nutrients are left? You know, I mean, yeah, it's better than processed foods, but like the best food's as locally grown as possible. All right. And so a lot of people watching this can get locally grown apples. They have to smell. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. They have to smell. Okay. They'll be a little more fragrant from the bottom, but they have to smell. And then, of course, you guys saw Ted Carr, maybe. He did this scratch test of all this wax. I don't find wax on organic apples. But either way, if it's not organic, I peel them for sure. Another great fruit for the winter is squash, okay? So I make zucchini noodles with this. That's pretty much all I do. I know some crazy raw vegans put squash into their juices, into their smoothies. I don't do that. But I do put it into my dressings, okay? So I like to make dressings. I put like a zucchini in there to make it thicker without having to add more and more seeds or nuts. Okay, so what do we got? We got persimmons, we got apples, we got oranges, pears. Okay, I don't have any here because I don't really like pears, but pears are another fruit. They are a little tricky. They do ripen off the tree. However, I don't really trust that they'll ever ripen. So I'm a big believer in buying pears already ripe, which is hard to get, honestly. The Bartlett ones are pretty good when they ripen. The Bosque ones can ripen, but like sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Put them in a brown paper bag with a banana, hope for the best. But I like ripe fruit from the store. So I always get, oranges that smell, apples that smell. I know I'm going to have fruit definitely to eat that is ripe and delicious. The next one is, of course, pomegranate. Doesn't smell. But what you really want to do is you want to get the pomegranates that are organic, of course, as much as possible, but they're not super fake and waxy looking, okay? This is an organic pomegranate. It's not supposed to look fake, okay? Like, I was going to say something mean. Like a celebrity that's really fake looking. Okay, let me just clarify something real quick. Last night, I had some free time, and I finally watched, I never watch anything, but my roommate said I had to watch it. I finally watched the Britney versus Spears documentary on Netflix, and I immediately took down that meme that I made about Britney. The other day I made a meme, like before and after, if you go raw and after you go raw or whatever. And I could not believe how horrible this documentary was that I immediately felt like a total piece of shit. So I'm so sorry to anyone out there that saw that meme that I put it on the community page and on my Instagram, maybe my Facebook too. That documentary is very, very powerful. And I'm not saying I'm a Britney Spears fan. I never have been. I never will be. But I got to tell you, I really sympathize with her. And I'm so, so happy for her that she is out of that conservatorship. Oh, my God. Is that the word? Conservatorship? Conservatory. Conservatorship. Oh, my God. Watch it, boo, because it is just... Whoa. For the past 13 years, she has been a prisoner and getting an allowance, and her father and so many people have been making millions of dollars off this amazing woman. And, whether you like her or not, whether you like her music or not, it doesn't matter. She's extremely hardworking. She is very, very talented. And this is disgusting. Wow. It really affected me. So I will never, ever make fun of her again, ever. Not that I was really making fun of her, but I mean, it was a funny meme, I thought, but it was not funny after I watched that documentary. I'm so sorry whoever got offended by that. I think some people said they unfollowed me because of that. I would unfollow me too if I saw that documentary. But I just saw it, guys. I did not know. I'm living under a raw vegan rock. I did not know. Okay, the next fruit is pomelo. Okay, pomelo is ripe, all right? When it has some give, it smells, and there's no green at all. Okay, so now where's my knife? Oh, God. I lost my knife. I can't even open it for you guys. I swear I had a knife here. Hold on. I definitely had a knife. Okay, I'm going to open it with my bare hands, but I really don't like to do this. I like to cut it. I'm going to have to go get a knife, guys. I don't want to go. I don't want to get up. Okay, so because I'm connected, I like to just cut it into slices, but if you have to peel it, then you have to peel it. Use your raw vegan strength. Oh, it's so good. If you don't like grapefruits, you might like pomelos because they're like a grapefruit, but way sweeter, and they are so freaking delicious, but they have to be ripe. So they have to smell. They have to be all yellow, no green at all. And it's very important that they have some give to them, okay? Not too much give, not too little, just enough, okay? So they are so freaking good. And I'm going to have this one for lunch today. And some more tips for the winter, okay? Because, everybody, nobody can stay raw in the winter. I've been raw for 13 years, 9 years in freezing cold New York City. I'm telling you right now, you can be raw. If I can be raw, you can be raw. I have thousands of people in my community that are following me, that are supporting me, that are in my private Facebook group. Thousands of people that I've met over the years that have been raw in the winter. You can do it too. You just need to learn how. Okay, you need to know how to pick out your fruit. You need to know that making freezing cold smoothies is not helping the situation, okay? Keep your bananas outside the fridge and make room temperature smoothies. Defrost your frozen fruit, okay? Buy frozen mango and make amazing dressings with that frozen mango. I think a good dressing with mango, just mango and tomatoes are great. Mango and dill is great. Mango and hemp seeds are great. There's so many things you can do with the defrosted frozen mango. All right, in the wintertime when you have to. Another great tip, guys, if you have an apple or grapes that don't taste amazing, put some lemon on them. It will bring out, or lime. I like lemon, but it will bring out a different flavor. Okay, when all else fails, what you're going to do is you're going to get some dates and you're going to have a fucking party, okay? Some dates, some bananas in the blender. You want a little nutmeg in there or cinnamon. You make a nice smoothie. You'll forget about all your troubles. Another great tip, okay, speaking of the dates. This is a great brand, by the way. Sundate. Oh, they are so freaking good. I'm sure you can find, really good dates online, but I don't personally buy big boxes of dates anymore. I buy these little boxes, okay, because the truth is, I don't want to take risks having that many dates in my house. You know what I mean? One night I might get real stressed, okay, from this stressful pomelo job that I have, okay? I'm still peeling it. And I might eat dates more than I want, okay? So I don't keep a lot of dates in the house. But let me tell you, there's a recipe that I used to love so much in New York. And if you say that I'm not raw because I used to have this, then, you can, where is it? Yeah, you can suck my... Here's the recipe, okay? 10 dates in the blender with a piece of ginger, okay? A 1-inch piece of ginger, a little bit of cinnamon, and some hot water. 10 dates, about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of hot water, an inch of ginger, and a little bit of cinnamon. Blend that up. If it's not raw, then it's not raw. But let me tell you, this is the most delicious latte of your life, okay? And I still consider it raw because it's hot water. Some people ask me the most silliest questions like, can I have herbal tea on a raw food diet? And it's like, of course you can. Who is saying you can't? It's like, hot water is not the same as a burger, like burgers and fries from McDonald's. Like, what are we doing here? Of course you can have herbal tea. There is no harm having hot water. If you're cold, this is one of the best things to do. Have some herbal tea. I would recommend you go to the farmer's market or somewhere where you can get like fresh herbs. Like you can get fresh chamomile tea. Okay, I have it somewhere over there. I am not a tea drinker, but it's very good for me at night to drink tea, to wind down. I have a lot of energy all the time. So I finally got it open, guys. So here we go. It is so freaking good. And you know what I love about pomelos? They are just so beautiful. And look at the detail that God put into this fruit. My God. What a blessing. Let me just try it real quick, okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so good. It's been like a year since I had, because pomelos are only here in the fall/winter time. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, what a blessing. Another thing you can do in the winter is dress warm. Put your heat up. If you want a dehydrator, find some really simple, easy, delicious dehydrated recipes that you can do. So that'll make your food a little bit warm. You can put, if you have a dehydrator, make some spiralized zucchini, put it in the dehydrator on 100 degrees for 20 minutes, 115 for 20 minutes, and it makes them soft and warm, and there you go. You can make soups in the Vitamix, okay? Your soups can be warm. You just put I have one of the best soup recipes, okay? Let me see if I can do it right. It's tomatoes, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, cilantro, jalapeno pepper, a little bit of ginger, garlic, and I think that's it. Put it in the blender, blend it up. Oh my God, it's so freaking good. So good. You can just do tomatoes in the blender with some hemp seeds. There's a tomato soup, tomatoes and pumpkin seeds, or any type of fat, sunflower seeds. I like, more flavory stuff, but some people like tomato soup. Put in the blender until it gets a little warm. That's still raw, boo. You raw, boo. Okay. And here's the kicker, okay? Here's the real thing you need to know. If you're miserable, let me put this to the side because it's not exactly the most attractive display ever. If you are, oh, this is important. Some of y'all are this is gonna go over your head. If you are miserable on a raw food diet, it's not working. It's not going to work. You're gonna fall off. You're gonna go back to McDonald's. I need you to stay happy and healthy and excited about a raw food diet. And if you can't do that in the winter, if you can't because you're so miserable that you don't fucking live in Florida and you don't have the fucking, oh, I found my knife just now. Great. You don't have the black sapotes and you don't have the durians and the jackfruits and you're not living with Ms.FitVegan. I can't make you juice every day. I can't make you salads and stuff. If you're going to be miserable, then here's what you really want to do. You want to be a healthy vegan and fuck the raw thing. Fuck it for now in the winter, okay? Make a decision. You know what? This winter, I'm going to try raw. All right, you're struggling. You hate it. You hate your life. You're going back to processed foods. You're eating chips. You're eating crappy animal products. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to say, fuck the raw, and you're going to eat fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. No matter what happens this winter, you're going to eat fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Maybe you're going to bake those apples. Maybe you're going to put sweet potatoes in the oven. Maybe you're going to steam the kale, saute the mushrooms. You're going to bake the squash. You're going to bake because squash are a fruit. Don't forget don't play yourself, boo. Squashes and pumpkins, they're fruits. And potatoes, I consider vegetables, okay? Fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. I want that to be your diet for the next few months. If you're miserable on raw, if you can't do it because it's freezing cold out, okay, boo. Do you know how delicious a baked apple with maple syrup, some raisins, some dates, some cinnamon? Can you tell I like cinnamon? Do you know how delicious baked bananas are? You just put whole, ripe bananas in the oven. I did this for some friends many, many years ago, and they freaked out, okay? You put bananas with the peel in the oven, I don't know, like maybe 20 minutes on like 350 degrees, something like that. Okay, you want to do a dehydrator, you can do it for 8,000 years at 100 degrees. Okay, and no, I mean 80,000 hours. 80,000 hours at 100 degrees in the dehydrator. Put a few bananas in there. Oh my gosh, it tastes like banana bread. Okay, so there's lots and lots of ways for you to be healthy. Maybe you can't stay raw in the winter because you just are miserable. But if you are interested in being raw this winter, let me do something for you, okay? Because I want to support you in this. Number one, you got to get my free book, 100freerecipes.com. I'll leave the link below. Download that. There's no dehydrator required, okay? It's all types of easy, simple recipes that you can do without a dehydrator, with no salt, with no oil. Also, I want to do something else for you because I want to see you succeed. And of course, summer bodies are made in the winter, boo. You want to get that body, then you need to do it now. Not when the summer comes. Aren't you sick and tired of January 1st making that resolution? Aren't you sick and tired of May, June, July coming and you're like, oh, I got to do a juice cleanse because I want a flat stomach and stuff? No, fuck that. Let's do it now. So here's how I'm going to help you. I want to send you my meal plan guide for free. It's 7 days and it's called The Introduction to the Raw Vegan Diet, a 7-day meal plan. All right. All you have to do is send me an email with the words free meal plan. And I'll send you the whole thing for free. There's no commitment. I'm not going to do anything with your email address. I just really want to support you, honestly. I want you to succeed in this. And listen, if you want support, reach out to me. I have a new course starting November 1st. It's for women only, 10 women only. I'm going to guide you 6 weeks. We'll spend Thanksgiving together, Thanksgiving together. You're going to get through the winter with me. I'm going to make sure you stay raw. I'm going to make sure that you reach your goals because honestly, a lot of times you know what to do. You just aren't doing it because you don't have the accountability. You don't have the support. You don't have the guidance. And that's what I offer to people. And this is my life purpose because eating a raw vegan diet, it changed and saved my life. I was overweight. I was depressed. I had cystic acne. I had horrible migraines where like any light I couldn't be around. I was constantly calling out of work. Now I haven't missed a day of work in like I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All right. I mean, yes, I work for myself now. But before that, like 10 years I worked. I didn't call out once, not a once. I never went on vacation. I never took a day off. And I worked like literally 6 days a week. And I was always calling out of work. And you know what? The biggest blessing ever happened because I called out of work. Okay. One day I called out of work because I was really sick and I had really bad acne. I had a really bad acne breakout here and I couldn't even fucking see. And I saw Food Inc. on Oprah. And after watching that documentary, everything changed for me. And that was 2010. And I'm so grateful because I don't know where I would be. I don't know what kind of health I'd be in if not for Oprah and Food Inc. and Michael Pollan, who made that documentary. And here I am, 13 years later, 100% raw vegan. I have lived through 13 winters as a raw vegan. And no, I wasn't always in Miami. Okay, I'm in Miami now, but I was in New York City, freezing cold in a very old building where we did not get to control the heat. So it was freezing in my apartment, freezing. And I honestly wish I could go back and do the diet differently because I was miserable, but I was making the best of it. You know, I always make the best of everything, but I was freezing cold and I didn't know that, you know, eating a sweet potato to make myself feel better, to have some type of like, you know, warmth in my salad and just feel more satisfied would have been better than eating, you know, bowls of ice cream, freezing cold, not being happy, just wishing so bad that I could move, wishing so bad that I could be in the tropics. And now here I am, and it's so easy to be raw here, and I'm so grateful, and it's a blessing every single day. I can't believe it, but I didn't have to suffer like I did back then. I didn't have to eat jars of almond butter with dates for dinner because I just couldn't find any fruit. I couldn't find anything that tasted good, really. And I was sick of bananas. I was sick of, you know, just like, I don't know. I definitely suffered, but I did it. So it's possible, but I wish I would have done it differently. I wish I would have just said, you know what? I can have a baked apple. You know, I can have baked bananas. I can have squash because I'm miserable. But hey, I suffered through it so you don't have to. All right. So if you want my free book, click down below. And if you want to send me an email, send me the words free meal plan and I'll send you my 7-day meal plan guide with 21 different recipes, making it very easy, simple, and delicious to be a raw vegan this winter. But do not forget, if you're suffering, let it go. Relax a little bit. And when I say relax, you know what the fuck I mean. Okay? Fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. When I say relax, you don't make a fucking bowl of goddamn pasta. You make a sweet potato, boo. You make some butternut squash, boo. Have you ever had butternut squash? Motherfucker. I just had to throw that in. It's so good. And all you got to do is put some, you know, very simple tahini sauce on there or like some simple tomato sauce on there. Make your own. Okay, or get like just tomato paste or whatever. And there you go. You have pasta. Okay, stop going from eating raw to eating McDonald's. Stop going from eating 100% raw to giving up on yourself. No, there's a middle ground. It's called fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Raw or cooked or steamed or baked. I don't give a fuck. But this winter, I need you to get your health into your own hands. That's all I care about. I don't want anybody to suffer the way that I did, to suffer an early death the way my mom and my sister and my grandma and my grandpa did. I don't want anyone to suffer in the hospital. I saw my sister suffer for 35 years. She had cancer and she suffered very, very badly. And honestly, I need you to know the statistics, which is 1 in 2 men are going to have cancer in their lifetime, and 1 in 3 women. 1 in 2 men, 1 in 3 women. You heard Karen say it last night, and it's just a goddamn shame because it's from our fork. It's from what we're putting into our mouth. That's where we're getting the cancer from. It's not genetics. Everybody in my family had diabetes, was overweight, and a lot of people had cancer. I'm not getting cancer. The truth is that, yeah, I have the genetic predisposition for it, but my diet is what pulls the trigger. So I'm not getting cancer. There's no fucking way. And if I do, then I was meant to get cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, raw vegan is not, it's unheard of. If I get cancer, I get cancer. I've tried my best, and that's all I can do. Hey, all you can do is your best, boo. And that's good enough. I love you. I'm about to dig in to this pomelo, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Something I forgot is figs. Boo, get on the fig train before the fig season ends, okay? Understand that figs are literally jelly donuts to a raw vegan. So if you want to impress a raw vegan, bring her some figs, okay? And if you want to enjoy this fall season, get your ass some figs, boo, especially the Black Mission ones. I love you. Thank you very, very much. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.